Chapter 3, Fibre to Fabric. First, silk and wool are animal fibers because silk comes from silkworms and wool is obtained from fleece, that is, hairs of sheep, goat, yak, and other animals. Second, the wool yielding animals bear a thick coat of hair on their body. Hair keeps these animals warm because hair trap air which does not let the heat release from their body due to its poor conductivity. Third, the hairy skin of the sheep has two types of fibers that form the fleece, the coarse beard hair and the fine soft under hair close to the skin. The fine hair provides the fibers for making wool. Fourth, some breeds of sheep have only fine under hair. Their parents are especially chosen to give birth to sheep with fine under hair only. This process of selecting parents for obtaining special characters in their offsprings, such as soft underhair in skin, is called selective breeding. Fifth, apart from sheep, wool is also obtained from yak, angora goat, camel, llama, and alpaca. Sixth, sheep are reared in many parts of our country for wool. Certain breeds of sheep have thick coat of hair on their body which yield good quality of wool. Once the reared sheep have developed a thick growth of hair, hair is shaved off for obtaining wool. Seventh, wool production involves various steps. The hair of the wool yielding animal is cut and processed into wool. Different steps are shearing, scoring, sorting, grading, dyeing, and making yarn. Eighth, the rearing of silkworms for getting silk is called sericulture. Ninth, silkworms are caterpillars of silk moth which feed on leaf of mulberry. 10th, during their life cycle, the worms spin cocoons of silk fibers. 11th, silk fibers are made of protein. 12th, silk fibers from cocoon are separated out by reeling the silk. 13th, reeling is done in special machines which unwind the threads or fibers of silk from the cocoon. Silk fibers are then spun in threads and then into cloth. Important terms. Cocoon. Caterpillar completely covers itself by silk fibers and turns into pupa. This covering is called as cocoon. Fleece. Hair on the body or outer coat of sheep or yak is called fleece. It is the source of wool. Reeling. The process of taking out threads from the cocoon for use as silk is called reeling the silk. Scoring. The sheared skin with hair is thoroughly washed in tanks to remove grease, dust, and dirt. This is called scoring. Sericulture. The production of raw silk by raising silkworms is called sericulture. Shearing. The process of removing fleece of the sheep along with a thin layer of skin from its body is called shearing. Silk moth. The silk moth develops from pupa inside the cocoon. The silk yarn or thread is obtained from the cocoon of the silk moth. Sorting. Separation of hairy skin in different textures is called sorting. Caterpillars. The female silk moth lays eggs from which worm-like larvae called caterpillar or silkworms are hatched. Mulberry silk moth. The most common silk moth, Bombyx mori, is known as mulberry silk moth. Thanks for watching.